welcome back to my channel. It's simply Jessica here today with a very long-awaited review video. I said I was going to start hopping on and just doing small review videos. I have a couple things because it takes me forever. It's not that, I tried to explain that in my one video. I have to use some things I can use right away in review, and then there's some things that obviously need a more prolonged usage before you can actually kind of give like an honest review. So I have a few things here that I want to review with you, and I got a bunch of stuff here. So we're going to just hop right in and we're going to talk about it. Okay, so let's just talk about it. Okay, so we are going to start with the foaming hand soaps. These, as you know, I have mentioned, they smell phenomenal. Thing is, I know a lot of people are saying that they are not very foamy. So if I have a paper towel here somewhere, if not, it's okay. I'll wash my hands in a minute. I just want to show you. So it does come out foamy. That it does. It doesn't stay foamy long. And it also doesn't give, here, let me just show you. See, it does come out nice and foamy. Obviously, once you start rubbing your hands together, that tends to go away. So it does foam. It just goes away pretty quickly. And if I would do this with any other soap, it would be, I don't want to say slimy, but kind of, you know, soapy. It would feel soapy. This does not. It actually kind of just blends in with the skin. So it's not like super sudsy or super soapy feeling. Because you know, you would get like sticky after. If I just rubbed a whole bunch of soap on my hands, normally you would get like sticky. They do smell great, both of them. We have the Citrus Sunrise and the Sugar Dream. The Sugar Dream, I'm pretty sure, is one I just dumped on my hand. But they do both, hold on. They do both come out foaming. So I think that is actually the point of it, as it being qualified or classified as a foaming hand soap. Okay? So that being said, they work great. They smell good. And this one here smells like an orange Tic Tac. I absolutely love the smell and taste of orange Tic Tacs. But with that being said, again, it doesn't come off like real soapy, like that kind of thing, but it does foam, it does smell good, and I'm assuming it does work. So as far as cleaning your hands is concerned. So I mean, I don't know how much more of a foaming thing you could want from, it just says foaming hand soap. It does foam, and you know, that is that. As far as that's concerned, they smell good and they foam, so that's completely up to you. But that is just all I can really say about that. But I am going to go wash my hands off real quick, though, just to kind of get that off of there. Okay, I'm back. So, leaving it on there, even just for like a little bit longer, it did get like that tacky, like soapy feeling. So, again, to sum that up, it is foaming hand soap. Hand soap. It does foam going into the hand. It doesn't stay real foamy when you're trying to wash your hands, but smells fantastic. And that's my little review on that. Moving along, let's see. I did get some like beauty things. We could go here. This is the Be Pure compared to Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Cream. It's hydrating moisturizer. It is day cream and night cream. I have been using this for, I would have to say, well over a month, okay? With that being said, I don't feel like, I mean, obviously you can't expect like a miracle from using creams, okay? Skin is dry, skin gets wrinkly, skin gets, you know, the elastic in the face kind of starts to go as you get older, all of that. So I'm not expecting a miracle, that I will say. So don't get me wrong when I say the rest. I don't feel like there's even really an overall improvement in like moisture in the skin. I know that it's summer and, you know, your face tends to be in the sun quite often, but I do use this religiously night and day for the last 30 days. And I can't really say that it did much. The good thing about this, and I will show you, being that it's been 30 days, you can see in here how much is still left. Okay? It does give a lot. And with this, a little goes a long way. I am not even kidding. That much alone, maybe a little bit more, hold on. It gets under my fingernails. So like that much alone covers like one whole side of my face. You can use that much and just rub that in. So it is super, I'm just gonna ruin my makeup and everything for you guys today. It is super spreadable. That whole side right there is covered, and you saw how much I used. So you do not need a lot. So a little does go a long way. When you put it on, it feels phenomenal. It makes your skin feel, I don't know if you can see, like it gets a little glowy. It makes it feel nice. I sleep with that one on, and I throw this one on during the day. So again, you can see, it's actually hard to see. You can see my finger marks are all in there. You do get a lot though. I mean, like I said, a lot goes a long way. I just kind of dip my finger in there. Same thing with the day cream. You don't even need that much. Even with the day cream here, it's just a little, like I just want to show you, like I'm not even exaggerating, just a little, and that may have been too much to even go on, but you rub that in. And again, it smells phenomenal. I love the smell of it. We're just going to put that all over now. Now that we have it on, but it does smell phenomenal. For the first, little bit that you have it on, it does feel great. Obviously, it soaks into the skin. That is the purpose of moisturizer. Like I said, I don't feel like there's been like any type of noticeable change as far as my skin is concerned with using this day cream and night cream combination. Other than that, like I said, smells phenomenal. It's still under my fingernail. Smells phenomenal. A little bit goes a long way. So if you buy these, I just showed you what's left after 30 days. This is probably going to last you at least 3 months. Honestly, I would even say possibly 4, because you're using one in the daytime and one at nighttime. So again, it's going to last you quite a bit. So that is really good. $1.25 a piece, and you're going to buy them maybe every 4 months. It's going to last. I'm going to use the jars until they're empty, so I can maybe give you another update. I'm going to say this is probably going to last at least the next 3 months. So I would say probably about 4 months of usage with these moisturizers for $1.25. And for that, honestly, can't beat that for the price. So in 3 months, maybe I will come back and let you know if anything, in my opinion, has changed. I did get the Instant Root Touch-Up. So I took heed to warnings that I got on my page here. People said that this gets everywhere. It stains everything. So be careful of how you're spraying this. You may want to cover yourself with something that doesn't really matter to you, like a old towel or something. What I did, and it does cover up, okay? It did stay in. I did notice a little bit of transfer because I slept with it as well. So I noticed a little bit of transfer on my pillowcase, and it stayed. It stayed in, it stayed well. But what I did was I sprayed this, not in this cup. I had a little dish on my dresser, and I just sprayed it in, and I used a spoolie, and I just kind of used that and dipped it in the spray and combed it through my hair. I probably could use something bigger, maybe even a toothbrush or something. I don't know. But I ended up just using a spoolie. So I just sprayed this into a little container. I rubbed the spoolie around it, and then I just kind of brushed it into where you can see. Like I did around here, and this side, and a little bit in the back where you can see the gray, and tiny little bit up on the top here. It does cover. So again, I will tell you that it does cover. Fair warning, I did not spray it because I was just warned quite a few times in the comments that spraying it, it gets everywhere. It stains everywhere. If it does get on the skin, it does kind of lightly stain the skin if you don't wipe it away immediately. So that's why I decided to go with the spoolie. just kind of pulling it through onto the hair instead of spraying, because once like it touches your skin, I just had a makeup wipe there, hurried up and got it off. It came right off. People are saying that I guess maybe if you leave it there even just for a little bit, it stains. I didn't get it on my clothes. I am going to see if it comes off the pillowcase, and I will let you know about that. But I mean, all in all, sorry, I got like my tooth bothering. All in all, if you do it the way that I did it, possibly just spray this into something else, dip a spoolie or something in, and just kind of brush it through where you need to cover at that point instead of spraying. The other ones at the store are much smaller and they're so much more expensive. This is $1.25. It is 1.7 ounces, and I feel like it would last quite a bit of time. So especially in between dye sessions. So I get my hair dyed. I dye my own now, by the way. So I dye my hair, excuse me, like once every 2 months. Sometimes that's too long because the grays nowadays are growing like crazy. So maybe once a month needs to happen. But in between those dyeing sessions, something like this is not bad. You just got to be careful doing it. You don't want to go all willy-nilly and crazy and spray, because I heard about it staining and making a mess. So I wasn't even attempting to make the mess. But to show you, it does just have this little nozzle here. This is what I just spray into something else and just comb it on. And it does work. It does stay. So there is that. What else can we get into? I wanted to show you that I bought these a while ago, but I did just want to tell you that I wasn't a fan of any of them. I think I already talked about it, but I want to show you them. These are the ones by Beauty Intuition. This is what the packaging looked like. Remember, I bought them, 3 of them, because the colors and the container was really cool. I have tried them all. They all do come with a different type of wand on it. This one has like a skinnier one. They do show you on the package. It says it's smudge proof, and this is what it looks like. They show you the wand. Now, first things first, I do believe that it is smudge proof. The issue that I had with each and every one of them was applying. When I applied any of these, and there was 3, so let me just show you all of them, the 3 that I got. We had the black and gray one, the black and white one, the pink and white one. I kept them in the package so I can remember. And the pink and black one, the white and black one, and the blue and black one. And again, on all of them, it shows you what kind of wand comes in each one. Now, with that being said, each and every one of them that I used, the issue that I had was application. It's hard to tell on here. The brush looks super nice. Everything looks great. Putting it on, it got everywhere. Like, it's super, when you take it out, you can't tell that it is super liquidy because it just looks like it's on that brush and it's on there well. But applying it, it literally, I'm going to try a little bit here. It just kind of got everywhere. Now, I 100% believe that it is smudge proof, because the fact that, and I'm just trying to do this super slow right now, which I did before, but it just made a mess trying to get like at the bottom and trying to get like the top of your lashes. Now, not so bad, but when it did get everywhere, I took my makeup wipe and had to wipe like numerous amounts of times to get that off of there, off my skin. So I do believe that it's smudge proof. Now, again, if you maybe go super slow, maybe I was just being a mess that day. I don't know. But I like to try to get all the way down to the lash line and pull up. And then I also like to, I'm trying to do this and stare at myself in the camera. Sorry, guys. Go from the back and the top and kind of pull that up. Not a ton of coverage either. Let me see if I can get close enough here. Ooh, so I already had mascara on, so that's really not a fair review here. But it doesn't give a ton of mascara, not like a thickness. So if you're looking for something light that is perfect, just be slow with it and be delicate with it, because they were just liquidy, and it just kind of made a mess, especially these smaller brushes. So I don't usually put any down here, but maybe we will for camera purposes. So it just goes super light, super slow, and maybe you won't have too much of an issue. But I still buy a cheap mascara from Walmart. It is oh my goodness, it's called Falsies. It's in a black and white tube. I think it's by Remiel. It's like $6. And I just live by it and swear by it. So it's hard to find like a good cheap mascara. But that is cheap. It's like $5 and something cents. Compared to the other mascaras I see out there are ridiculous. So as you can see, it does cover. Just really got to let that dry. And the other thing is I do my eyeshadow and stuff prior too. So it's a pain when it was like kind of just getting up there and it was getting in there. So I would say if you use this, make sure you have enough time to just let it dry. Maybe that's what I should say. Just give it enough time to let it dry. And then the last two things right now that I'm going to review are, this is the LA Colors Auto Eyeliner. As you can see, this is a mess. I use this constantly. You pull this top off. This is what it looks like. This is a new one. It's just, I must have been in the makeup drawer. I just grabbed one of them. I have a couple of them in my makeup thing on the dresser. But this goes on like super easy. I'm trying to find a good way to show you this. So I just, like, it's easy to draw a straight line. It goes on, now that I have soap and moisturizer on my hands, but it goes on super easy. It gives, you could go back and forth with it. You can get a super dark line. You can keep a super light line there. I love that it is like that because it kind of gives you a little bit more precision. And it just goes on. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could do my bottom lash for you here. It's not that easy to do when you're looking at the camera. Trying to do my bottom. I don't ever wear bottom eyeliner, but we're going to just try. Excuse my eyeball. Try to get it on the lash line there. It's not working because it's hard to do. I should get a mirror. But it goes on nice though. I know I just made a mess because I have no mirror to look into. I always, you guys know, I always have it on the top lash line. But I get tons of these. Every time I'm there and I see them, I buy them because it is my absolute favorite eyeliner. And it's just an LA Colors one, right? So again, we can do little lines, thicker lines, lighter lines, darker lines, and it works wonderfully. I was looking for the towel. I have it. I don't know where it went. Anywho, the newest thing that I bought that I am a nice fan of here is this Essentially Ageless Powder Foundation. And this is by Be Pure. It says blurring pressed powder with hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. I'm not really sure how much hyaluronic acid and stuff is in it because I don't see any like miraculous changes in my skin. What I like about it, here's just like little powder puff thing that I bought from the Dollar Tree a while ago. And the only thing is it's like right now in the summer, I wish they had a little bit of a darker color because this is kind of light. And then the next one up is like super, super dark. So I have to kind of use like a bronzer as well. But I just want to show you how well this works. Because I just take a little bit, didn't even show you. I just go like that. Now that might be too much now for this side, and I just put it on here and press. And you can already see, because I already have that moisturizer on too, but you can already see how much it's taken away that shine, right? You guys never thought you'd be this close to my face, right? So it's already taken away the shine, as you can see. And it does just kind of blur those pores a little bit. And that is all I do now. Because remember we were talking about like liquid foundation and mature or skin. And it kind of settles in your wrinkles and all that fun stuff. So I just use this now. And again, we're just going to do this side. And you can just see the difference. So I'm definitely a fan of the pressed powder here. And I just go up and I just press that into the skin like that. And the same thing with the forehead. And I always have like a red tint to my skin, like all the time. And this does a pretty good job here of covering up the red as well. So as you can see, it's a little bit light because you can see, so you can even tell that's something I should show you. So on the neck, you can also see like how red that gets. I have just kind of like a red tone to my skin. So you can see the color difference a little bit because this does make it, I mean, it makes it nice, one solid, nice color. And it does blur those pores and stuff like super wonderfully. At least this is my experience. And that is all I do. And then I take a little bit of bronzer and just kind of go the forehead, the cheekbones in here and blend it down. So that way my face matches, you know, my neck. I mean, I could bring this all the way down, but who wants to wear makeup all the way down to their chest, right? So anywho, those are the things that I wanted to review for you. I have a couple more. So like I said, oh, what I did want to touch on real quick, and I apologize, and I can't find the bottle, but I just used it again the other day for my sister's car. The knockoff Goo Gone. So the sticky remover that I bought, if you guys remember, and maybe I'll find a picture like on the Dollar Tree website and I'll post it at the end of the video so you know what I'm talking about. If you saw me haul it, it was probably a few weeks ago, but it was the knockoff version of Goo Gone. It works wonders. I will swear by that one. I have used it to get stickers off of things. I have used it to get, my sister had gum stuck and hardened on her car door, her window. The window got pushed down with the gum in it and brought back up. So there was like stuck on hard gum. Okay. And I just went out, soaked the gum in the knockoff Goo Gone. I can't remember what it's exactly even called. But again, I'm going to look for the picture. I keep looking around thinking maybe I placed it up here, but I can't find it. I just took a paper towel and soaked that on there and then just took something and scraped and it just came right off. So it does work. Like I said, I've taken it to use to like remove stickers from things. It works wonders. So if you ever hesitate from buying the knockoff Goo Gone or the regular Goo Gone, either way, it's a win-win. But that is it for my very first review video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, bye now.